fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Welcome, moon and star. Come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar. Come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. Oh, I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Welcome, moon and star. Come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar. Come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Welcome, moon and star. Come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar. Come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work a god. Shame on you, sweet Zerabar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Come, Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god, how can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Zerabar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Come, Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god, how can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Zerabar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Zerabar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Come, Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Come and look upon the heart.
Aye, enough of that. Yes, I'm back. Apparently, I'm making this daily, since I am making this thing daily. Whenever I have free time, which is today. I consider these hours of my work time. Actually, every moment of my waking day is now work time. Yep, I just finished up Charlax's chisel, so here he is, full of splendor and glory. Got nice drawings there, a little story, we'll have a little arc going on here. Yep, we have that. And additional drawings, yep. I don't think I made these yesterday, these are new. Yes, I do find his body very odd to draw. He's so inconsistent, so malleable, and now it's the lower, it's this thing that makes him weird to draw. Because the idea is it juts down, right? So he has two basically tails, his body becomes this, his torso. Then this is the plating. Then the tail comes from it. Then the wings, let's just say he's a malleable guy. He's not consistent when in terms of his wingspan. He can change that as much as he can. Yeah, made this tool. Story here, world building and all that. So very nice, very nice. I have elected to just go the lazy route and just call the months and days numbers, which is easier. Let's just say they remove that, the naming, the aggrandizement of the days. It's much more efficient. You just call it like that, alright? And my chosen ambience for today is another good game. Let's see if you guys can recognize that. Yes, this is my chosen ambience for today. A game that I wish the wife would play. Now, if I tell you, you won't play it. Okay. Now, I've been thinking about his design the whole day, actually. Oh, the whole day, I mean hours. Okay, just replying to folks in the good old Discord room. Okay. So yes, the design is there, but he's been jumbling back and forth to whatever final design I'm gonna come up with today. But basically, he's the treasurer. That was his role back in the day. So he's the god of the seas, treasures, and exploration. That is his official title. So yeah, so this is I think this is the first time I'm gonna draw something completely new online. So this is gonna be interesting because to be honest, I draw all of these offline. They are new. Like I just came up with them the same day they were drawn. Same thing as Cthulhaxis, whatever. So yeah, all of them. Eric Alex has been in the has been drawn for quite some time now, hence you can see a little bit of messy there with the drawing as compared to the more latest ones. That's why I had a challenge actually on doing his other poses, because again, when I drew him, I didn't put much thought into how his anatomy would look like. I do have the concept, right? But yeah, here you go. So when I drew him sideways, like, okay, so how does this work? How does this work? This is what I was thinking when I made this. Yes, and eventually come up with that, which is nice. I have adapted to my own Tismi design, which I like it because he looks like he's some sort of a cape bastard when he's perched. Actually, I can easily imagine this like a cape that flows down, like hiding the rest of his body. He's like a blue vampire sort of thing. I like it. It's nice. Very good, brain. Good job there. Yes, now we're drawing his, I would say brother, but he is also a dragon. He's gonna be a mythical water type. Okay, let's just put his title so I don't forget. God of the Seas. Discovery. And is that a bit redundant? I mean, it falls in the same category, right? So is treasure, anyway. No. Secrets. There you go. Aha! Sometimes my brain amuses me and how well it formulates ideas. Okay, so let's get to drawing. So what am I going to do with him? What am I going to do with him? Because I'm thinking like, his name is Ktlax, right? Yes, it's pronounced like that. Ktlax. 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 Good. Dude, I need to pronounce the names and get used to pronouncing them. I did make them. Pritala. Want me to name it like that? Ktlax. There you go. Well, no, it's too much the same. Ktlax, 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 Ktlax. There you go. Ktlax. Okay. There's a lot of god designs for the god of the sea that's non-human to be octopoid, or at least a measure that kind of looks like Cthulhu, whatever. So I'm trying to avoid that, but he will have octopodal aspects as well, because what can I say? Octopus are cool. They are very, very cool. But he is a dragon either way. So he'll have more prominent draconic features about him. And of course, some of the star genetic modifications. So he's changed. Okay. So I'm just gonna... We'll start with the head first, of course. But the head's gonna be somewhere here from what I initially planned to do. And the angle that I'm gonna go for. Dude, he's gonna take so much space. I can see it already. Well, that's the idea. He is a titan. He is the biggest one in terms of sheer size for all the gods. Now, don't worry. That's the thing, right? They can change their size. He just chooses to be that big. Okay. I do have some ideas about how the head would look like. I even have an idea where There's no mouth. They're on the sides, which kind of looks dumb. The more I think about it. So yes, I am still at a very conflicted look on what should I do with him, because the most draconic thing that you can come up with is a plesiosaur, right? I want it to be a straight plesiosaur. It'll be too much. I'm making some sort of a hybrid. I got the idea on the long neck, flippers and all that, because it's all that. I like the design. These creatures are so cool. I'm thinking something like that. That could work. Then how about his wings? Because he's still a dragon, so he has to have wings. Right? I don't. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Why don't we? Oh. Should be 17, right? I'll just move it up. Not really a big deal. The piano is some of the most, I don't know, I really like the sound of the piano. For me, I consider piano is among the most beautiful sounding instruments. After the violin, of course. The violin is king. Or queen. Either way, I like them both. Looks like a dick. Look at that. Hello, I'm an angry creature. So easy to put in detail like that over here. Oh, I remember this music. Aha! The symbol of the great houses of the Auric dynasty. We have the actual royal family, the imperial family, the line of Ainabos, his family, the Yaldesh, and the brood of Lilithlex. Aha! And there will be a few more here, but basically, yes, he has tattooed the symbols of the royal fam of the highest families. He is the Lord of Secrets, so he knows all their dirty little lies. And that would explain why he has an ongoing feud with the other dragons. The Great Schism is a great schism for a reason. Oh fuck! Forgot to check the audio. I got too caught up into it. Got too excited in making him. Okay. How do I go? Home. How good is the volume? Volume! I'm too excited in making him. Alright. How do I go? Alright, I sound fine. Music is a bit overbearing, so I'll reduce it a bit. But I am fine. Back off! You are no longer needed. Your services are no longer required. I'll reduce the music a bit. It's a bit overpowering. Just a tad. Let me check the volume, the idiot. Look at that nice head. Yeah, let's achieve that where the dragon is clutching the world. There you go. What has he offered you? Yet unbeknownst to them, for he cannot divulge his secrets. His word is his bond. That's why his head looks like this. But is that his head? Is that really his head? I don't know. No one knows. I know. I do, but I won't say. Give me white. For all the things. Dude, yeah, I just noticed that too. The more recent drawings get even more complicated, and the older ones. That's why Air Telellax is that simple. I kind of feel bad for him actually when I drew him. Like, oh, is this simple? Yeah, the predictable thing is to give him a blue color. Then I'm gonna be even more predictable with my color choice with him. I'll be even bold. I think it's the other way around. The lighter color goes up, while the darker color goes down. There you go. The golden leaves of the house of Astari. And the brown for the tree, and the green for the world. Gold as well, because the Astari love gold, what can I say? Then purple. Red for you. There you go. Yes, the auric is the simple symbol. Basically the crown. As for the dragons, of course. The dragons. Glory and power and all that. Kit, go ahead. Just do your thing. Just do your thing already. No, I'm looking for black, like, no. Black. Give me gray. Ah, there you go. Fuck off. There you go. Then red. And blue. Okay, now for the neck. I have to move the head though because it is not where it's supposed to be. I call it a head, but is it really the head? And of course, the feelers. There will always be the feelers who would feel. Would be his senses. Yes, I do love the concept, what can I say? It's like an underwater flower, that's how you would see it. That's how I would recommend you look at him. 1, 2, 3. It should be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be one more here. Okay. That's how he would feel around the world. I'm thinking. Just one? No, let's put a lot more. Told you, the detailing in the more recent iterations gets more and more detailed the longer I go. Smaller feelers. Yeah, there you go. Where is my... That's what I hate when it comes to smaller brushes. It disappears, the bloody thing. Yeah, you can barely see it there. I think I got inspired there. Told you this guy is massive. Don't believe me? Well, just wait. You'll see what I mean. Well, buddy. Well, buddy. Now this is where he gets weird. Hello, Unicorn. Hello, hello, and welcome. Mind me, I'm just chilling here, creating the God of the Seas for my creature battler. But I hope you're doing a wonderful day. Hello, hello. Oh my god, I'm running out of space. Why are you so massive, you fuck? He's so massive. We're running out of space. I'll have to reduce him more. Yeah, I think this is enough. I'm insomniac, so I guess I'm good. Well, you can hang out here. Maybe you'll fall asleep listening to the sound of my voice, or maybe the nice ambient music from a very good game called Expedition 33. Oh, I should have let you guess that. From Expedition 33 might soothe and cure your insomnia. Who knows? And look at this guy. Look at that face. That is his face of a being that is not awake. Not fully. But he is chilled. Kind of smiling too. For a god of the sea, secrets, and exploration, he sure is a bit chill. And he's a dragon, so dragons are not chill creatures. So who knows what secrets lie behind that facade. that smiling veneer, so to speak. God, he's so big. Damn, really good. Thank you. Thank you. I really find it endearing that people find these simple drawings of mine to be nice. Because to be honest with you, I am my biggest critic, and call it whatever, but I find them quite mediocre. But there are moments that I myself am fascinated and mesmerized by my own creations. Just look at this. I can't believe I've come to a point of being able to draw scenes like that. I think that's the first time I draw two gods fighting each other, so yeah. So yes, this is what I'm doing currently. Just doing the creature stats for the gods of my creature battler. So let's just say I planned to get this done by last week ago, but apparently designing lore and stats for gods and other, well, basically creatures is taking a lot of time. So yeah, so here I am, still doing them, which is fine. I do find this oddly therapeutic and relaxing, and I really do appreciate people are finding it interesting as well. So thank you. Have fun. If you have any suggestions or any ideas, please go ahead. I am open to criticism. Don't worry about me. I'm a big boy. I can take them nasty, nasty, evil words. You can call me all sorts of things. Yeah, I plan to make like 250 creatures for the alpha phase of the game. Because this is supposed to be tabletop first, then I'll take it from wherever, depending on how well it performs, basically. So I'm trying to make it tabletop friendly first. Then, as you can see on the lower right, there are already a couple of creatures I already designed that's non-legendary or part of, or basically not part of Pantheon. They're already there. I just want to do the Pantheon first because I have things to do with their stats. Because I am also making a favor system. Basically, the favor system works, but if you want to use a god, any of the gods in the game as part of your team, you need to placate them first. You need to get in line, or rather, appease the god, so to speak. So if they don't like you, you have to make them like you. And if they like you, you have to make them see that you are worthy of fielding them in the field. Because otherwise, you might die. Because the amount of mana they'll need from you, they'll take from you, will be enormous indeed. Put so much strain in your feeble body. I can barely draw people. Also, making an underplayed cosplay. Oh, nice. I haven't played Undertale, but I do have a song that I really like from that game. I know it's meme, I know it's cliche, but I really like the, if I remember correctly, the title, Megalovania? I can play it, but I think it's copyrighted. That one, yeah. But I do have it on my Steam. I do have Undertale. I think my brother played it for a couple of hours, but he didn't finish it. Yeah, 70 minutes. So I do have it. I might, you know, get some time, play it. But currently, dude, I haven't played a game in weeks because of this project. Offline, online, streaming, whatever, I'm devoting all my time to making this game work. And don't worry, I am with you. I can't draw people too. When I get to the... let me show you my rules for... So there are... Let's just say the player is not passive. The player in this game is also leveling up. You also get perks. You also have stats that you can use in the field. So there are currently 8 playable trainers or animancers or astari races you can choose from. I plan to add more, but currently these are the ones we have available. So as you can see, they range from very alien to your generic fantasy. We have the dragonids, or the Orphrix, I call them. You have changelings, which basically are shapeshifters. You have the lobos, which are basically sentient jellyfish that float around. And you have the trifecta of the fantasy races, the dwarves, the elves, and the humans. And as you can see, for the humans, I didn't draw a drawing. Because I, for the love of God, have no confidence and skill to draw humans. Dude, the humanoid races I drew are barely passable for my standard. I didn't even bother drawing some faces on them. I think it's fine. I can draw non-humans fine, okay? Passable, but don't make me draw anything humanoid with a human face. I don't know, my skills are never on par with anything I expect. I'm with you on that, Unicorn. So yes, the rules are all done. Technically the game is playable. I just need to populate it with things. And yes, he does have tiny feet. He's a dragon, so he needs to have a reminder of his draconic nature. So that's why we're giving him teeth. I got school as well, lol, and a math test. Also making a small art channel of my dreams on YouTube. Oh, yeah, go ahead, man. Today, we live in a time where artistic expression is quite easy to spread to people, like-minded people, you know? You just need to, show yourself out there. People will see. People will find you. Just keep on trucking. Keep on posting. Right? That's why I'm doing this right now, too. It's kind of a way to see how people are reacting to it. How people will see the designs. Do they like it? Do they like the concept, the idea? It's also testing the ground, so to speak. Right? So yeah, go ahead, man. If you have a YouTube channel, go ahead and give it to me. I'll give you a sub. Why not? Let's go. Let's support each other. Elf look cool. Thank you. But I gotta be honest, I am a simp for elves. Of all the fantasy races, I am a simp for elves. The teeth look weird for me. Okay, we need to redo that. I don't like the way it looks. It looks weird. The angle and everything. So maybe I'll just keep it like this. The Devilman Draws is my YouTube. Okay. Let's put that in there. Let's put it in the good old YouTube chisms. YouTube! Show verse. Where are you? Okay. Which one is you? Ah, Death Note. There you go. Found you! There you go. I'll give you a sub. I'll even ring that bell for you. There you go. And of course, since YouTube will basically yeet me or unsub me if I don't watch anything, I'll also give this one a like, a little watch. Right there. Dude, I remember having drawing things like this. Nostalgia. Dude, I even have one of my old drawing notebooks here, and I am actually planning to scan the drawings because that thing is crumbling. It's like how many years? Like maybe 3 decades old? It's very old. And I have a couple of drawings where I want to preserve. So yeah, nostalgiatism's there, brother. Nice drawing notebook. Reminds me of the one I had. Yes, I am an old man. 3 decades ago, why not? Decades ago. There you go. I'm your 4th subscriber. Okay, let's get back to our good old god and the sea. So I'll actually place his eyes here because this is actually his face. Yeah, I'm gonna make that into a separate layer. First public sub and a free shout out too. Here. You know what? Let's do you a solid. Let us do you a solid. Since you dare to endure my tisms. Here. Help this channel grow. There you go. I'll do that and I'll pin that for you. There you go. That is the new pinned message. We gotta help each other out, man. The competition for attention in the internet sphere is quite extensive. It's quite demanding. That's why I feel bad for some creators, actually, that are forced to play the game and they would have to do things they don't like. Or very, very underhanded and unscrupulous. You know, I won't get too much detail, but I think scummy would be the proper word for it, to be honest. They would actually cheat the system, you know, because they would do view botting. They would just steal other content so they can easily mass produce their content and just flood the algorithm. So a lot of underhanded techniques exist in our YouTube space, which is kind of sad that for us to get noticed, to get traction, you have to do those things. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a scumbag in a way. And that hard-working people who are actually really passionate about this thing are getting buried by people who are cheating. But, you know, what can I do? What can I do but persevere? We'll get there. We just need to be true and authentic to one another. Because people nowadays look for authenticity. They look for people who they know are not fake. That is the name of the game. Oh, no problem. Like I said, we gotta help each other out. You seem nice enough. I know how to make like bots. I can tell you don't use it. Ow, ow! Dude, you have no idea how many view botting agencies already approach me. I have a Twitter account that I barely use now, but when I was starting, I was actually fairly active on it. And you have no idea how many agencies approach me asking me to, hey, avail for our services and you will get free organic viewers. Organic? Yeah, no. You're a view botting. You're gonna view bot me. No. And those things cost a lot, mind you. Like, they're really profiting from it, rather. We're talking about hundreds of worths of dollars sort of thing with these deals, which is fuck. Yeah, organic apples. Don't organic. My farts are more organic than your viewers, quote unquote. Like, the moment I stop paying your services, those quote-unquote organic viewers will disappear from my streams. Like, no. F off, fuck off. Nice. Dude. Apple pie. You know what we have here in the Philippines? We have here egg pie. I am actually hankering for some egg pie right now. I might end up buying some, but I gotta watch out for my consumption because apparently getting old means that you have to watch what you eat, which is a darn shame. I'm denying myself the good things in life because otherwise I might die. But you know what? It is fine. At least I'll get to live longer and enjoy the more important things in life. You know what's the what is the what is good in life? Do you know what is good in life? I'll tell you what's good in life. To crush your enemies. See them driven before you and hear the lamentations of their women. That is what is good in life. If you don't know where that's from, then I understand you're a young'un. But if you do, you are a man of culture and taste. We barely get good media like that nowadays. So, the fact that you know where it's from is a testament to your exploration and your willingness to experience the good old days where media is actually very, very good. Gravity Falls? Dude, I've seen Gravity Falls. I like that show. That's wait, let me just make sure I got this right. Gravity Falls is with Grunkelstein, right? Grunkelstein? Yep, that's it. I like the show. I kind of feel... No, Bill Cipher is I like Bill Cipher's design. He's a very good concept for a villain. He's just basically a bored asshole cosmic entity, right? He just wants to spread chaos and all that. I just kind of don't like the ending. I feel the ending was kind of rushed, if I recall correctly. Granted, I haven't seen the show in a long while, but I do feel I have this lingering memory of me when I watch the show is that it's a bit rushed, the ending, and a lot of shows have that. They have that. Oh yes, I remember this. Grunkelstein is a good character. I like him. He's fun. He's willing to monetize everything. He is a YouTuber. He's very content brained, that one. Willing to make money out of everything. Maybe I should rewatch that show. There's another show I like that's similar to that, at least animation style. Okay, fuck this. I'm gonna play that song. I like that song. I might sing it too because I'm an idiot. It's Over the Garden Wall. You heard about this? Over the Garden Wall. Yeah, this one is an interesting... It's a very short show, like a couple of episodes, but it's the concept is very, very out there. Yeah. This one's also fun. I do love the song too. Got the Book of Bill. I was going to sleep with your audio and yeah, was rushed. Well, no problem. You have a good night, and let me carry you to the land of slumber. I shall be your Sandman. I would play the song for Sandman, but copyright is a bitch. You have a good night, and let me carry you there. But first, let me just sing this. Come, wayward souls, who wander through the dark. Yes, that is the lyrics. Come, wayward souls. Come on. Song. I want to sing along to it. Over the Garden Wall. Garden. I have it on my playlist. YouTube just doesn't remember that song. There you go. skip ad. Wayward souls who wander through the darkness, there is a light to the lost and the weak. Sorrow and fear are easily forgotten when you submit to the soil of the earth. Ah, very good song. Oh yeah, I might end up not using you, actually. I have an idea. This is not what I envisioned his wings would be. You might end up being a flipper. A small little inconsequential flipper. Biscuit? Cage lab? Nope. Gold accents, because Astari and all that, they love gold. What can I say? They do love gold. You just do good deeds, man. Don't expect anything in return. Just do them. If you get something back, good. If you don't, well, what can you do? Such is the nature of generosity. Tick-tock, tick-tock. And you're gonna be ending up as a little flipper because no, I have other ideas for the wing. Let's remove you. There you go. Yeah, I need to fix the tail. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Going to the bathroom. Maybe I'll get an inspiration from there. I'll be right back. Let me put up the BRB screen in a bit. There you go. BRB. Sige na, Kit. Talon na. Talon na, tingnan mo. Saan tumalon? Kit, go, jump. Kit. Oh my God, this cat. Jump. Kid, no. No, I'm sitting here. Okay. I'm sitting here now, so you can go ahead and be sure that I will not pick you up. Go ahead and jump. Jump na. Jump now. You can do it. There you go. That's my cat. Okay, we're back. There you go. On 7%, if you don't see me soon, I'll be recharging. I'll be referencing in my YouTube vids. Also, yeah. You have Undertale in the background, so have a good time. No problem. You as well, and thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be here, finishing off my god. And I have a stunning idea as to the concept of layers upon layers of secrets. Sometimes the inspiration just comes at me while I'm sitting in the toilet. Or just peeing in the toilet. The human brain is an amazingly weird thing. And I welcome it. In all its schism. The first layer of secret. Second layer. One that always lies. One that maybe. And the one that always tells the truth. In his belly lies all the truth. Ah, art. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh. Thank you. Yeah. That happens. I get carried away sometimes. Thank you. We're gonna give this one the... Wait. Misa getting confused. Misa confused. Alright, again, let us redo that. Alright. This is the thing I need to copy. There you go. Then I'm gonna give you the ring. There you go. I'm gonna copy you, the one without the ring. Put you back up here. Or no, maybe not. That's not a good idea. Where is this one? This one. Alright, so let's move you back up here. There you go. Now let's remove the ring. Nice. Little thematic going on here. And then I shall put on the thing. I'll worry about the tail later. I'll focus on the body. I have an idea with you. So basically, when you meet him, so this is the first thing you'll meet. And this is the part of him that is quite tricky to talk to. Actually, they're both tricky to talk to. Which the idea is, currently, this thing only speaks lies. He is the god of secrets, after all. So you need to be tricky when conversing with him if you want more. But this is the part of him that actually collects more information rather than give you information. So if you somehow he likes you or you do something for him, he will move to this head. This head actually tells both lies and truth. You just need to know which ones are. Then the main thing, once you really get access to him, once he really likes you, you will actually meet the truth. The part of him that only tells the truth, which is in his belly. He's real. The truth. Yeah, for a concept for a dragon, huh? Told you, my brain is weird and flumpy. My brain is like, let's make a dragon that's basically the god of the sea, but not really dragon-y. It's too obvious if we're gonna make him like this. Let's put some little twist. And here it is. Cthulhu basically has several eyes. This is his real face. Right here, the massive eyeball in between. They're so near me. There you go. Look at that. Mmm, delicious. Delicious. Oh my god, yes. Yes. So yes, the layers of secrets, because secrets are not just knowing the truth, no. There are layers to it. Layers upon layers of lies and machinations as to why they are secreted, as to why they are kept. So he's the god of secrets. My brain! I'm sorry, I'm nerding out. Yes, inspiration is a powerful thing. And I just came up with it while standing on my toilet peeing. Yes, baby. Okay, I want to change his tail. He's a dragon, so he needs to have a dragonic tail, so to speak. Iteralax's tail looks like this. think I can use it. See, it looks like this. And he is part of the Brood of Lilithlex, so I think I'm gonna make the tail as a common identifier to the family, to the brood. At least they would have that sort of uniformity with their aspects, despite the fact they have been through such genetic modifications by the Astari. Because the dragons in my universe are basic creatures that are hungry for power and self-improvement. They are willing to go through such lengths to achieve it, and if that involves genetic modification to degrees that won't actually make them look like dragons, in terms of of course to an extent, right? The dragons are still proud enough to at least adhere to their draconic nature. That's why we still have Iterlax still has the wings. Cthulhu will also have wings as well, and of course the fearsome radiating presence of dragons, and that's why he still has the look. So yes! Oh my god, I love it when my brain is on fire, baby. My brain is on fire. My brain is on fire. I'll be even more on fire later because I'll be editing a video. Well, not really, I'll be timestamping, then I'll do the editing. Which, if I recall correctly, the request is just simple edits. Just some basic, I'm planning to make some basic Oni Play style edits. Just compile the clips into a best of, so to speak. Don't change much in terms of the concepts and the ideas. I'll put in a couple of small memes, of course. God, the violin. Sorry, I'm a sucker for violin. Such a awesome sounding musical instrument. A bit of detail. Yeah. That way they'll be kind of the same with Airtalax. Sorry, I need to get used to pronouncing their names outside. Airtalax. Kuchalix and has this. Airtalax. Also retaliate too. Airtalax. Yep. And Kuchalix. There you go. And you think I'm done with this guy? No, we're barely done with him. Dum da di dum. Dum. Okay, I am curious, 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 curious. Very curious me, I am curious, curious. We're gonna make this into a darker color. No, not red. Okay, now for the darker color. There you go. Three is always the magical number for me. Actually, yeah, I have an idea. You're gonna be a starring a biomechanical enhancements. Or should they? Because Air Chalix does not have it, so why would his kin, Kuchalix, would have such things? Okay, so no, we won't. No biological enhancements for you. But I will make this gold tip. None of the starry biomechanics. But you are deeply genetically modified. for the wings. How would I make wings for you? The idea is the wings are wrapped around him. Yeah, because my idea is it will hide the eye, so it should wrap around him, right? But and in this drawing, this is the wings is already open. I mean, the eye is open, so he's not hiding it. So the wings should be spread out like so. So it should still look like dragon wings, but designed to be underwater. And it's not black. I want black. Give me black. Yes, he should not have big wings like flying dragons, the rest of his flying kin. So I think it should be like that, like stingray wings. Exactly. That's what we're going to do. There you go. I'm gonna do that. A bit detailing, very nice detailing. Gotta put in the gold. A constant reminder that these dragons is not what they really look. These forms are not really what they look like. They have been changed, altered to appear as such at their choosing. Look, they wanted to look like this. Because Hulax wants to look like this weird amalgamation, this chimera of creatures, okay? He desired this. They are their biggest customers and collaborators as well. They started out as enemies, the dragons and the Astani, but eventually the two races, well, to say, long story short, found mutual understanding and became client and customer, then eventually into co-rulers and equals. And now they share the fate of their world. That's why some of the gods are draconic and some are not. Some are starry. Okay, I'm gonna put that behind the body. Dude, I'm getting confused. That's in front. Alright, let's scroll down. You put that. Fucking. This is what I want. Alright, the wing. The wing. The wing. There you go. There you go. Nice. There you go. Kajalix has been born, the god of the sea, secrets, and exploration. So this should fold up here and cover this. I would put some false eyes or whatever in the front, little decoration. I'll make that, no problem. I already have an idea what he looks like. The fuck? So many layers. Okay, one last addition. The face. No. No expression, just... Looks like LG. It's like clock. There you go, the whom face. The face? Oh, you do not know. I don't know, it looks like a meme. I'm sorry, I don't like it. It looks like a meme. Okay. It's like a bloody meme. Oh, maybe not a circle. Not a circle. Let's not go with a circle. Let's go with this. There you go. I think this is better. I already think this is fucking better. I think it's smiling. I think this would work. Yes, the face of indifference. You actually don't know what is going on. There you go, that's nice. Oh, that's nice, And now, Alex, it's time for you to get to that lower page. So we stay consistent with the spelling. God of the Seas has been born, yes! First time I did a from scratch, straight from the extraction of the brain into paper. And actually no, we're not yet done with him. I forgot. He does have the scales, yeah, you're right. He does have his golden scales. I forgot about that. Woo! There you go. Aha! Nice. Alright. Fuck. You massive idiot! It's redeemable. Okay, it's fine. We can still fix this. See, it's fine. See, there you go. Done. Okay, we're gonna move it all around. Like minnows that follow him around. They act as both his extrasensory, collection gathering, and as weapons as well if need be. I think 7 would be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. There you go. Now I can officially say is complete. Ah, amazing. Look at that. Ah! The god of the seas has been born. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I feel great pride in my work. People are ready to play the game. Dude, I wish I can have people play the game. I'll have to organize that with the folks. Okay, nice. Let me just bask in his design, okay? Right, he has scales. Follow him around. Okay, Catalax, where are you? Wrong button. There he is. Look at that, he's so fucking big. He eats this page. I need to flip him. You know what? Actually, just to be on theme, let's make him so big he actually does do that. Because again, he is the biggest in terms of his default size. But we have to make that readable though. Fuck. Okay, so we'll have to take this down a bit. Alright, there you go. Done. Mixed position, please. There you go. Look how big the boy is. Look how big my boy is. The big boy. Big boy. Oh, hey. Now I'm going to... Who's the next one? Oh, what are we... Sorry. Brain is still flizzing. I'm still looking at the design now. A bit tricky doing all the... Why do you insist to be 20, you stupid fuck? Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Seek help. I'm gonna Michael Jordan your ass. Where's that little solid? Stop it. Stop. Seek help. Oh, look at him. There you go. That's how big the boy is. Ah. The vastness. And to think, I started thinking of the design as a Cthulhu monster. It ended up with a chimera of layers of secrets, which I very like the idea of. Yeah, he's supposed to be the treasurer, but he's not the god of wealth. Imperial treasurer. Okay. What time is it? I have one more hour. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot to expand while, well, we'll have to expand that later. Yeah, well, Ebersage is the patron of the changelings. Lone. Lone sovereign of the abyss. What else I can give you? What are the titles? I can't say you're the patron of the Lobos because not really. Labyrinthia. Oh my god, sorry, my brain is running away with imagining this thing moving. Yes, especially with the wing closed. Keeper of the deep lore. There you go. Nice. Now, the problem is, how can I do the thingies? No, not 20. Fuck off. First. Oh, I need words. Gemini. AI, I need my thesaurus. Alright, thesaurus, give me some words. Word for first. Primal, no. Pristine. Pristine head. Actually, I kind of like that. The idea that it only tells lies and it's called the pristine head. Pristine head. Known to only tell lies. Because Artelix is a dick. I mean, kind of not being able to see the name there. Eh naman pali. Kasya naman pali. Nagtatagalog na ba, Lab? Oo, magtatagalog ako. Bakit? Yun ang lingwahe ko eh. Ano ba? Problema ba kayo? Ha? Racist pala kayo eh. The 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 great houses. Houses of the Auric Dynasty. Tattooed on each petal. Flap. Segment. Let's just go with segment. Flap is it's a non-godly word, okay? Not as flattering. Ang siya tirane minanuli. Fuck off! I just want to think. Spark. No, fuck off. This is what I hate sometimes with Word. It has a mind of its own. Just flies off sometimes. All I'm do is lightly pressing space bar. Other words for secondary. Secondary. Minor, peripheral. Backup. Auxiliary head, no. Contingent. Vicarious. Experience imagination for other persons. Needs a secondary experience. Vicarious. Vicarious. Depreciative. Imitative work on another person, originating of primary source, subsequent byproduct, collateral. I kind of like the word vicarious, and it tells both lies and truth. Yeah, okay. You are the vicarious head. Vicarious head. Known to tell both lie, truth, and lies. Yeah, talking to the god of the seas will be fucking annoying, especially you're asking him a question. At least they're gonna chance for you. What, for example, you're gonna meet him for the first time, right? He's gonna keep on telling you lies, and you're just gonna keep on. How can you help me? Well, I can't really help you. Can't do anything about it. There's nothing I can do. What exactly can you do for me? You know, when you ask questions like that, can I win this fight? Well, you might. That's a lie, right? Or you will. Yeah, you will. That's more of an opinion, though, right? What if you ask him something specifically, right? Yo, this is gonna be tough to write this guy when he for dialogue. I will welcome the challenge. I welcome the challenge, yes. Well, the god of deceit isn't the god of secrets. Yeah, I'm already thinking about how am I gonna do conversations with him, especially with the pristine head. How is it gonna work, right? Do you know where he is? No. Can you tell me where exactly he is? No. Can you point the map where he is? He pointed somewhere that's not there. Can you point me again? He points exactly the same place. So, you can't get anything out of him. So how can you get through him, right? Do you want anything from me? No. Right, what do you want from me? How can I have him tell you something that he wants specifically with a head that always tells lies, and he's the first part of this god you're gonna meet if you ever get a chance to interact with him, right? That's the challenge, because it always tells lies. So what, am I just gonna do the cough out way of probably maybe of I do not want you to kill this guy because he is not, because that is the basic way I can get around with it, right? He does not pose any threat. Or it would be the opposite. Basically, this creature needs to be destroyed, for it is. Then you go there and it turns out the creature is not really a threat. No, something like that. A twist. Dude, this is an interesting concept. Alright, I'll be right back. I like the idea what I did with this fucker. Let me just get this. Yeah, BRB, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a pee. Yes, I'm gonna grab a pee. I will grab the pee. Okay, I'll be right back, people. People like making art, apparently. Hey, I just made that. I just drove that like a few hours ago. Drew, I just drew that a few hours ago before I get corrected. Hi, I'm back. Alright, nice. Let us continue our explorations into the lore of this universe. This amazing, amazing universe that I am making. A universe that I really do like. Okay. So let's no. Stop it! Word! Stop being an idiot. More than once in your fucking stupid life. Golden scales. Biomechanical constructs. Constructs that serve as servants that serve the god. Describing what you're doing. Okay. Oh, I wish, love. Give me a moment. We're getting there. I feel this is the age. This is the age. The wheel is finally turning our direction, love. We will have our moment. Now I need new words. Words for third. See, I don't need a fancy word. I just need something that encapsulates an idea. Tertiary, triadic. Let me put triad. A group of three connecting peoples or things. Triadic would be appropriate too. Triplicate, triumvirate. Final fear, no. Tertiary, ternary, triadic, triple. Distant. Subordinate head. Yeah, because head of revelation, it's too on the nose for me sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I will end up doing that sometimes. Greek occurrence. Triadic. Tridarch. Is that a word like that? Triarch, a theory of intelligence developed by psychologists and proposes that intelligence is composed of three distinct parts: analytical, creative, and practical, rather than a single general identity. It focuses on how individuals succeed in real environments of balancing three aspects. It's a head that only tells the truth. I don't think that applies. Give me words that associate with pray with nothing but the truth. Unvarnished, stark, naked, unadulterated, no. Inconstable, irrefragable, nope. That does not sound elegant. The irrefragable, yeah, sounds like you're punching someone. Indisputable, absolute, no. Candor, veracity, veritable, no. Testimony, affidavit, verify. And varnished. More. You can use other languages. Or concepts. Expanding the idea of nothing but the truth in other language, history, concepts, and philosophies opens up the incredibly rich. Oh, why am I reading it? Aditya, Satya, Veritas. That's Latin, and it's like very on the nose. Akika, Shenshi. I won't even pretend that I can pronounce that. Hatshesh, Tachash. Gospel. Veritas. I might just end up calling it the third head. That's it. Yeah, just head. Just third head. That's it. Just third head. That is it. That's what I'm gonna do. Just call it third head. Nothing else. More, please. Maat? No, what's Maat? Concept. Grounded head. Black box. Flagrante. Delico. Acid test. The bedrock. The acidic head. The bedrock. The open head. Nah. The revealed. Reckoning. So hard to think of a name for the concept. How about third? Let's go back to that. I really like that idea. Right, Ragnarok. Crash. I said third. Forget about crash. You dolt. It's not kind of my fault, but my bad. Triadic triplicate. The triume head. Near sun. That's three Atropos. The three fates. Oh, atropic head. There you go. Atropic head. Known only to tell the truth. At a price. Am I hearing something clicking, clacking? Someone doing that, love? Outside? Where's Kit? It's a clickety clacky sound. There you go. Wings. God damn it. Only open once access to the atropic head is allowed. Granted, I think it's the word. There you go. Aha! Very nice. Okay. Now let's get to the more practical bits. Save that. I think I should move him. Poor guy. Barely noticeable up here. Move him over here. There you go. That's how big he is. In relation to you, the god will eat you up. Okay, that might be. Let's see if we're missing anything. Yeah, I think we're good. His back view would be interesting once I get to that. Since I'll draw him with the wings closed, you'll see he'll have vestigial limbs here on the wing, so he'll still look like kind of shark-ish if it's closed, very streamlined. So that's the idea. So the claws will actually form a little crest here. Nice, nice. Very, very nice. I'm so proud of what I did. I have pride for my work. I just hope people will find it rather fun as well eventually. Oh, fuck off. I hate this. I hate that it forces. Yeah, there you go. See, it forces to stay there no matter how many times you press backspace. It just stays there. It's glued to that spot. You have to mash the fucking backspace. Formatting in this Word doc is a challenge on its own. You are a water type. Water. We already have a water symbol used here, so let's fetch that from a good ore. There you go. Lunanef. Two gods with water typing, huh? Okay. There you go, Kutulax. See if I remember his name. Kutulax. I think I made a mistake. Yep, it's Lex. Kutulax. Kutlalix. Kutlalix. Now I need to pace my room. I need to know his passive ability. Yep. I'll be right back, people. I'll be pacing my room back and forth. Alright. I need to think of a concept for his passive. I'll be right back. Actually, no. I think I can think out loud. Let's think out loud. What would be a good passive for the god of the seas, the secrets, and exploration? I think the golden scales are supposed to be biomechanical constructs that either serve as his servants, defense units when he's doing something, or collections, right? Data collection for far away, surveillance things, stuff like that. So they do a lot, and I think I'm going to turn it into an attack, a unique move for him. So I think the gimmick is gonna be the 3 heads for the passive. So it's gonna be what sort of access do you want, right? I want it to be just for the pristine head. It'll have certain abilities. For the voracious head, it's gonna be certain abilities, and the atropic will have certain effects as well. So I think we can do that. Yeah, I think that would be best. I'm also thinking of just using the golden scales as his passive too. But I also do want to have his gimmick with the heads to be a part of his combat loop, or his the way he plays, basically. So I do want that as well. So it's gonna be tricky what to do, because if we're gonna go for a head that only, because the most basic thing is you can do is per each turn, right? The head is that, and you can either pay something or do something in order for you to move to the next head, or move down a head, so to speak, right? So it has to have some sort of drawback to you, or it, or something. But here's the trick. I have to also make the passive usable when it's a solo fight, because of course, before you get a chance to actually field him in your team, the final part of the favor system is you having to fight the god. So it will be a boss fight on its own. So it has to be, because I just plan to just do flat stat bonuses, which is cheap, but it's easy and makes the fight harder. Right? But don't worry, I won't bloat it that much. I will not bloat it that much. Oh, as I was saying, brain getting tired. As I was saying, yeah, the ability needs to be usable as him solo and him on a team. So either or. Right? Because another thing, if I do the golden scales thing, I can have the golden scales be objects, like 7 of them, spawn in at the beginning of the fight. Right? And they would have certain effects. They would either attack for him, they would either defend for him. But we already had that gimmick. I already did that gimmick with with Eversage, and it's actually well in theme to what he's going through right now. What his main gimmick, which is him, basically you will find him dead, and you gather pieces of him. That's how you gain favor from him. You slowly rebuild the broken god of deceit, peace, and trade, so he can go back to his regular form. Diminished, but still regular form. Right? You can do that. Archelax is basically just surviving his attacks every round at increasing intervals, so it's quite easy to get any favor from him. He's quite easy to please, alright? As with Archelax, what to do? What would be the passive, right? I wanted to play around with his head things. That's what we're trying to figure out here. What to do? Getting tired. Brain is getting tired. Again, the idea is normally if I do this offline, I would be pacing my house right now back and forth or doing some chores or whatever. But we're thinking out loud this time. Maybe thinking out loud will help me out. Also, I do like the fact that I'm doing these things on stream because it also makes me read the names out loud. Okay, like Peresh Gilgal, her name started as Eresh Gilgal, so I change it. Now it's Peresh Gilgal because it's too similar to Eresh Gilgal, which is actually the name, the goddess I inspired her from. That's why she looks like that. Alright, Horadses. I got a pronunciation out of him this time because I normally just look at it. Ainoboros is also something. So yeah, it helps out if I read them out loud. Like Gabrielus is all. I also had trouble pronouncing when I first mentioned his name. No, not much. It's Gabrielus. Nothing fancy. Lucerius, Aurelion is also very easy to pronounce. Cuchulax is they're gonna take a while. Eriachalix is, yeah, that's another one. But I do have dyslexia, so fuck me. Erchalix, and Kachalix. Erchalix and Kachalix. Lixlix, they're dragons. Part of the same brood. That's why they have Lix in the last name. Okay? A little bit of lore there for you. Hey. So what would be your passive? So if I'm gonna do the head thing, it's gonna be this head. Is it gonna be as simple as choose a head per round? I don't know, I kinda want to do something more with it. I don't like the idea of just choose a head per round. Maybe I can do it, maybe I'll end up just doing that. Right, maybe I'll think of something once I go out. I have like 30 minutes left before I take a nap and just prepare to go out. So I'll do that. Wait, it's already 5:30? So yeah, we are at the... It's easy to put in the stats once I get to his ability, because the passive ability will dictate how tough, how powerful he is, technically. Come on. There's a reason why Voltaix is at this much, because his passive is quite powerful. And of course, they will also have these... Yeah, this is the... Oh, fuck, yes. Definitely, I need to go to the heads. Because of the idea of the draconic gods. They start out as mythic types, and you have to do a condition, and they'll end up, yeah, as illuminate types. So you need to do something, indeed. They snowball, okay? They're a bit slow. They're powerful already, but they're not as... they don't start out as illuminate types, unlike the the Astari ones. The draconic gods take a while before they become Illuminate types. So yeah, that's the gimmick. So yeah, definitely gonna start with the heads. So yeah, we're gonna work our way through the heads. I think that's what we're gonna do. And each of the head will have an effect. Now, how to move it up? That's the next question, right? Should it be as simple as paying mana? Because that's what I did with a lot of these. Just pay mana to create this sort of thing, yada yada yada. But I don't know. Maybe do a roll? That would be interesting if I do a roll. I don't want to be relying on RNG too much. Unless I can modify the roll with mana costs. A bit too overcomplicated. I think it's just overcomplicated if I do it like that. Or just it just progresses every turn then. Because by the time you're fielding it, that means you already have access to the thing, right? The eye. So maybe I could do it like it chooses a target creature, yours or an opponent's. Then every turns it gains a debuff as it converses with the head, or a buff depending on the target or the head. Maybe that will work. But it would be odd if he does that to himself, where basically the pristine head would lie to himself to get a debuff. So that's no. We ain't doing that. That's weird. Nasurida. What would be the gimmick for you? It also has to be fun as well. It doesn't have to be tedious. Also has to be something, if a player would see it, they would be like, oh shit, this is actually good, I want to try this out. Right? Or be so annoying that, fucking hell, I don't want to deal with this. But once you have it, you'll be like, oh shit, this is so cheap and broken. I kind of want to have this. Or something like, I don't want to keep using him because he's too fucking cheap. Right? That idea, because I will promote people breaking the game. So you break that game, sure, have fun. You do you. It's fine. I won't get bitter. But of course, if it's really game breaking to the point it trivializes a lot of stuff, we'll have to do some modifications with that. But if it's just a broken combo that's not really hard to acquire, why not? Go for it. You put in the time and effort for it just to make out that combo, sure. So yeah. That is the conundrum we are facing right now. What would be his passive ability, which is everyone's question when I make these, alright? Example, when I make Aurelions, Aurelions is a bit interesting. Spectrum Divinity is Aurelion. Basically, he's the most powerful one, right? He's the god of gods, he's the emperor. So when choosing all moves to be weakness, it's for 100% instead of max 70. Resistance chosen is a bonus applied to all allied creatures. You can pay 1 mana to freely switch to each. So that's basically it. That's how it works. Right? Very, very helpful. And on fighting him, this mode doesn't really help out. Actually, the more I think about it. But boosting his stats even more is actually kind of broken as is. So I don't know. I'm thinking this has to have some benefit as well to him. I guess. You know, here's what we're going to do. And remove 3 stacks of 3 effect stacks from Aurelion. There you go. From this creature. There you go. So at least he'll benefit from it if he switches. Now, that's good. Okay, alright. He's actually quite annoying because he has 3 moves, so you only have 2 you can put in. But he's God, so those moves are powerful. I think they are. Yeah, we got the first. This is the first ever action pose I made. And I can't believe how far I've gotten to the point that there's actually a lot of complicated drawings I already did. Granted, they are simple, yes, but still complicated nonetheless. Now, for her passive, I really like her passive because when your creature control gets damaged, you may move that damage down to Lunanef, switch this ability to Aggressive Malevolence next round. So she waxes and wanes like the moon. That's her gimmick. So she's very moody, like any woman. Now, Astra is technically not part of the Pantheon. It's more of a legendary creature, but there's a reason why he's here. Because the eldest son, Gabrielus, takes the form of an Astra, so I won't get too much detail on that, but the idea is the Astra are the most common form an Astari would take. This is considered their basic form, but still, it has biomechanical enhancements attached to the form, so it's not technically their base form, but this is the basis form as closest to their original form as possible. And a lot of the lower caste citizens who can't afford or can't do biomechanics or genetic modification as much as the higher caste, this is their form. This is what they look like. The Crown Prince, the eldest son, Gabrielus, actually just chose this form. He never changed himself, unlike the rest of his kin and his family. So that's why they're here. So that's why. And in this game, yes, creatures have more than 1 passives, and you will be given. It will be randomized. The roll will be randomized. I'm thinking of adding 1 more to Astra because I plan to at least 2 to 3 per creature. At least the non-legendary ones, the non-Pantheon ones. Look, genetic dimorphism. There's the females. There's the males. Losarius. See? Looks different. But he's still technically one family. Lunanef, Aurelion, Gabrielus, and Lucerian are, well, second son, dad, mom, and eldest in relation. So yeah, his passive is basically he heals. All weakness moves cost 1 less, and once per turn you may heal a target creature, so it could be yours or anyone. Another, he can't heal himself, so basically he'll heal an opponent for 50 HP, but his next hit will be 30% more damage, and its effect is doubled if the target is below 50 HP, 50 max percent. So yeah, very good. That's his ability. Later on, he'll learn a new move called Cosmic Birthright. If you want to use it, Mr. Edgy Boy here, the Hitler of the setting, will become the apex of ambition. Basically, this is his ascended form. He unlocks his Force Simulacra form. It's like his dad, but it's rather tainted, you see. His passive ability, yeah, it becomes a void type too. His passive ability is called I Am the Future. I think I'm gonna this is a bit overtuned, to be honest, so I might end up reversing this, because basically he will always act first in a round regardless of speed, then after that is when the round normally plays. So basically his supposedly normal turn will become the very first turn of every round, and after that, if there are extra turns with other creatures or him, that's when they'll apply. So basically you cannot outspeed him, at least for 1 turn. Oh, Yaldash. Yaldash is the 4 seasons, so every start of your turn, you start from spring, summer, then autumn, then winter. All of them have effects. You can't control it. It just like her daughter, it just goes on. Alright, and Inoboros is fun. Each round when the turn number is even, all opponents' creatures lose 50% defense, DR. If the odd number, they deal less damage. So that's basically his passive. Very much on theme, being him the god of time and all that. Horatzes is interesting. Basically, he starts off with temporary HP, so HP that cannot be healed, so it's like extra layer HP, 50% of his current max, right? And after the preceding rounds, you can pay 20. You can gain mana by reducing his temporary HP, or vice versa. But it's much more expensive when you convert temporary HP to mana. So 150 per 1 mana. 1 mana gets you 20 temporary HP. That's his passive. As for Pereshkigal is an offensive powerhouse, so her passive is basically her main weapon, the Arch of Infinity. You can choose either one by paying 1 mana per turn, so you can do this anytime, just like Aurelion's. Suitable shot gives bonus to piercing, or gives piercing to all moves. Material Blades allows her moves to hit twice, so everything is rolled twice. Effects, modifiers, mana cost, everything hits for twice. See, like I said, she is supposed to be the goddess of death, so offensive powerhouse. Yeah, Ember Sage is basically, like I said, is you building himself. Then once you get 10 of the pieces themselves in the field, the move or the passive becomes I am complete. So basically all his pieces himself can use his non-unique moves, which is very interesting. I really like that idea. And they'll act, of course, last in every round, so they cannot outspeed you. They don't have speed bonus or whatever, but the damage they do is based on his status, his power stat. So yeah, that's the gimmicks, right? And as for our Erchalix, is basically you can pay 10 mana. He becomes an Illuminate type, so he loses Mythic. He increases his MD by 5. And he gets a primary type. His main gimmick is all Voltaic and air moves done by your party and him, so that includes him, deals more damage per Voltaic and air move used prior to that round. Prior to it. So yeah, basically this is a snowballing effect for multiple turn stackers, which is basically this gimmick. That's why he has negative 10 defense, and by the time he's level 50, he only has 6. So he's a glass cannon build. And a lot of his moves reflect that. So yeah, I try to make them fun as possible. They're passives, very unique, each one. Because I've seen that as a problem with a lot of games. I know they try to make it easy, so it doesn't too... But come on, we're talking about the gods of this world, okay? Gods! Beings who are supposed to be the most powerful of their species. You can't just give them crap abilities. That would be lame-o balamo. We don't want that. Do you want that? No, you don't. Stop it. Besides, you'll only encounter them once or twice, and they're like endgame stuff. Unless you want to keep getting the Mark of Divinity. You want to fight them over it. Or, if you want to do the prestige route, fight them at their highest capacity, which is basically always 10 levels above yours. And they're gonna go all out on your ass. Why not, right? So that's the plan. So we need to go back. Because again, the game is meant to be played over and over again for as long as you want. It's a sandbox, but I do have a story. So for people who are in it to play it for the story, the end to see a goal, not just to power scaling and just doing all sorts of prestige fights and all that, boss rushing, whatever. There is a goal. There is a story that you can do, and it will technically be the end of the game. And the rest is gonna be side stuff. So there is, I do have that planned. So I am really, really excited to get to that point. Hopefully I do, but currently I'm still here stuck thinking about Kachalix's passive ability. So what would be the ever-shifting heads? Head games? Dude, I kinda like that. Head game. No, it has to have ascension in the idea of head games. Ocean of heads. No. Abyssal heads. Nope. Head game. I think head game would be the... There you go. I don't want it to rely too much on RNG. That's the thing. I don't want it to be too heavily reliant on RNG. Is it gonna be each round? You choose this, you choose that. Yeah, come on, I need to look at him. What to do with your passive? Yeah, for this I'll do some editing too. Timestamping a friend's video. Start of each round, you start at a... Everything is a weakness hit. That would be interesting. Fight room is a dynamic of the fights, I guess. Everything is a weakness hit. Even yours. Even your opponents. That would be actually a good idea the more I think about it. That way when he... Because that's only when you can... Oh yeah, you can do that. I think that would be a good idea indeed. If I just do that. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink while I think about how this works. I'll be really right back. Put a BRB up. Very fun. Come on, let's do something fun. Something fun. I'll quit now. No. 15 minutes. No. Passive ability lang. Ability nung ginagawa ko. And that too. I am still thinking. No, this is why the development of each creature is taking longer than expected. Yeah, this headphone is bubkus. There are moments with the sound where I'm not picking up actual sound or music. Okay, let me remove the BRB. Where is the BRB? There you go. Croissant! I really don't want it to be on a roll, right? I could make it fun, where the idea is the person will guess the roll. If it's a good roll, if it's the right guess, the heads will progress. Alright. Too much RNG, though. It's too much RNG. Well, a simple progression is something. And I don't want it to be too complicated. So we'll have to think here. So yeah, I might just end up just doing the regular. Or the scales. The passive is the scales. I don't know. Je sais point. Habit. Habit. Why are you giving me that look? Habit. Head game. So at the start of each round, roll this creature rolls a is it too much RNG? Not really, it's 50-50. Oh. Where's the spool thing? My thinking spool. My thinking spool. I need my thinking spool. The spool that makes my brain go woombly. Si je sais quoi. Yeah, F that guy. Yeah, F that guy. My brain, my brain, my brain. I really don't want it to be too much RNG. Oh, that could work. Start of each round. If the amount of mana used, is that a good modifier? Or should I base it on this move, like golden scales? If the golden scales are at this whatever, it moves to the next head. Yeah, because technically he's already under your control, so you can only open the head for those who are deserving of it. So yeah. If what to do. Start of each round. If oh, if you use a mythical move, something like that. What would be the price in terms of game, right? Or that? Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. So, here's what we can do. Yeah. Start of each round. If the number of golden scales are basically, let's start with pristine head, right? Or no head. No head. Are at 30. How am I gonna word that? Is it gonna change the passive? Or should it just have a new effect? Are at 10. Okay. at the end of each round. Alright, 10. Oh, I get it. At the end of each round, you can yeah, because they're these collection things, right? So the more he has, the more he knows. The more you'll be rewarded. That's why he's cleaning up. Okay. You can okay. You can lose golden scales. Any number. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna be gimmicky. Very gimmicky. To pay for these effects. Yeah, let's do that. In exchange to exchange for these. For anyone of these effects. Note. You can only have one active per round. Any okay. So they are well, pristine head. Okay. Dim da da di dum da dum di 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 dum 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 dum. At a time, yeah, at a time would be better. At a time. Okay. All opposing creatures get it's always lying head, right? Always. It confounds and confuses. Okay. Should I just have it lock on one creature? If I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be very powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna have it locked to one creature, the head. Like, hello, I'm confusing you. Woohoo. Target creature. Either chosen creature, rather. That's the thing, though. It's well, he's gonna do it on the enemy, so it's fine. Chosen creature either gets plus 2 more effect stacks, or gains 10% more power, speed, DR. Basically, it's gonna lie, so it boosts itself. Next is the Vicarious Head. Chosen creature damage taken by either so yeah, there's a price for each. By either chosen creature, and this creature gets but how can I word that? You can transfer. Alright. Gets redirected to the other. Max up to 50%. Up to 50% of damage taken, or this creature and yeah, I'll put the prices later. Atropic head. This creature gains a new type. Illuminate. Water. No way. copies the passive of a chosen creature. Okay, and the prices are, so for $10 golden scales, you get that. For 20 golden scales, you get that. For 30 golden scales, you get that. Okay. Starts with pristine head active. Okay, now that is nice, and with that I'm gonna call it. Yes, I'm gonna call it for now. I know it's a short stream, normally I go for 5 hours, but I have things to do. So I'll be back tomorrow, that's a guarantee. I'll finish this up. I'll save this up too, just to be safe. There you go. Thank you for everyone, Unicorn, thank you, appreciate that, and the shout out. I do love you lurkers, everyone. And the subs, please help me reach the goal. And I will be back, and I appreciate all of you. You have a wonderful day.